Have you ever heard of a possession, not by one spirit, not by two, but by five? This is the story of Ethan, a boy from a small forgotten village in India, whose soul became the battleground of 5 restless shadows. It was a monsoon night. The village was drowning in rain. Ethan, a young student, was walking back home after classes. On his way, he stopped under an ancient banyan tree, one that everyone avoided after sunset. They said it was cursed. That night, Ethan felt a sudden chill. The rain fell harder, the wind whispered, and before he realized, a strange darkness slid into his body. He reached home, drenched, shivering, confused. But that night was only the beginning. The next morning, his mother noticed something strange. Ethan's eyes, they didn't look like his anymore. Sometimes his voice cracked into deeper tones. Sometimes he giggled like a young girl. At night, his family heard footsteps in his room. Even though Ethan was asleep, they heard whispers. "He belongs to us now." The villagers avoided him. Children pointed and screamed, and his parents could only watch in horror. One evening, Ethan's body froze. His eyes rolled back. And then, one by one, 5 spirits revealed themselves through him. Pause, change voice tone for each spirit introduction. Clara, a bitter woman's voice. "I am Clara. I demand milk, meat, liquor, and money. If I don't get them, I will rip this boy apart." Victor, a deep, angry male growl. "I am Victor. Give me the blood of a black rooster. Without it, I'll drag him to the fields of the dead forever." Samuel, a weak beggar's tone. "I am Samuel, and I want bread, coins, alms. If you don't give me, I'll curse your family with hunger." Elena, a childlike but chilling laugh. "I am Elena. I don't want food, I don't want money. I want Ethan's blood, I want him dead." Lucian, pause, whispering tone. Then came silence. Ethan's body stiffened. For 10 whole minutes he didn't move. And then, in a whisper so cold it froze everyone's blood. "I am Lucian. I don't want food, I don't want blood. I want only his soul." From that night, Ethan was never the same. Sometimes he screamed like a woman. Sometimes he growled like a beast. Sometimes he begged for bread like a starving man. And sometimes he would sit still, silent, his eyes black, as if Lucian himself was staring through him. The family locked him in a room, but every night they would hear knocks, scratches, and whispers from inside. The villagers were terrified. Some said, "Kill the boy before the spirits kill us all." But his parents refused. They sought help. They brought in a priest, Father Adrian. He prepared an exorcism ritual. At midnight, the family, a few villagers, and the priest gathered around a fire. In the center, offerings were placed: milk, meat, liquor, coins, bread, and a black rooster. The priest began to chant. The air grew heavy. The shadows thickened. And Ethan began to scream. His body convulsed, thrashing violently. His voice broke into 5. He laughed, he cried, he begged, he roared all at once. One by one, the spirits fought against the priest's prayers. Clara shrieked, "I wanted to live again. I want my desires fulfilled." Victor thundered, "Without blood, I will return." Samuel begged, "Give me alms, I am hungry." Elena screamed, "Let me drink his blood. I want him dead." And then came Lucian, silent, waiting, watching. Ethan's body twisted backwards, bones cracking like dry sticks. His eyes turned black as coal, and in a voice that was not his, he whispered, "I am Lucian. He belongs to me. I will never leave." The fire roared higher. The offerings turned to ash. The air filled with screams of Ethan, of the spirits, of the villagers. The priest took sacred ash in his hand, threw it into the flames, and shouted, "Leave this boy or burn forever." A blinding flash filled the room. Ethan levitated in the air, his body shaking violently. Blood trickled from his mouth. Windows shattered. The rooster screamed and died instantly. And then, silence. Ethan collapsed to the floor. For 2 days he did not wake. The family believed they had lost him, but on the 3rd day, his eyes opened. He was alive. He smiled weakly. The spirits were gone. At least, yeah, that's what everyone thought. Days later at night, Ethan was seen standing near the old banyan tree. He was whispering, softly. When his mother touched his shoulder, asking who he was talking to, he turned slowly, smiled, and said in a voice not his own, "Lucian says hello." And then he walked back home, as if nothing had happened. To this day, no one in that village goes near the banyan tree, and no one dares to ask Ethan what he sees when he stares into the dark. Because sometimes one exorcism is not enough. Sometimes the shadows stay